Welcome back, everybody. So I've had a hold of this thing here for a little while, and as you already know, it's the Schrade SCHF64, also known as Froe. It's a Chris Tanner design, 1070 high carbon, and I think this one has a 8-inch, 9-inch blade, something like that. Should have double checked on that, but that's alright. You can look up stats. So let's just take a quick look at this before we really get too involved with anything here. Gonna have one of those kind of hard rubber handles, whatever they're choosing to call it right now. And then it's got this slick kind of gray coating you may have seen on other Schrade type knives, but this thing is about 3/16, I do believe, and you can see, hopefully if I can see if I can get it in the light here, the shape of it. There you go. So this thing obviously is intended to split wood, and that's what we're going to do with it today. Now the sheath here, not a fan, and I'll show you real quick here if the sunlight will allow it. But to put this thing in there, it almost wants to cut the strap. I don't know if you guys can really see that or not, but anyhow, not a great sheath. It's, you know, typical, but you know, we are talking about a cheaper item. I think those are only around 20 bucks or so, 25 maybe, 30, I don't know, I can't really remember. But since this thing is primarily made for batoning wood, that's exactly what we're going to do with it. Baton some wood here. So let's go ahead and test this baby out, see what happens. And ideally, probably what I'll do is try it out like this, you know, batoning on these, and then maybe I'll, in another video, get out something different like the SP51 or whatever, because it's a 1/4 inch thick, so that way we can kind of see if the thickness on this makes much difference. I mean, that's a pretty decent size log there, you can see. And it does kind of have a natural crack in it right there, so I'm going to go ahead and exploit that. Alright, here we go. Tiny little baton. This thing may not be big enough to take care of this. We'll see. Yeah, obviously an axe would probably be better, but that's what this is designed to do, so I want to see if it can do it. There's definitely some flexing going on. I don't know if you guys can really see it down in there, but try to show it here. Not a lot, but there's some good torque happening in there. I feel like it's going to do it though. Oh yeah. No sweat. Kind of some interesting colored wood in there. Look at that. No problem. Alright, let's check it out. That's our first piece. There you can see it kind of rubbed off the coating just a little bit, but not too bad. Same on that side. Actually held up pretty good, if you guys can see that. And it's still straight as can be. Didn't notice any edge damage. See if you guys see any. Yeah, it's not going to want to focus on it. Oh well, there isn't any that I can see. So good so far. We'll bust this one down a little bit more here. It bites in just fine. Just working these pieces on down a little bit more here. I'm not sure what kind of wood this is, just some old hardwood, I guess. I'm not sure. It's really light. I mean, it might be a softwood actually, you know, by how light it is, and it kind of feels lighter, kind of like pine would be or something. So let's not call it a hardwood, let's call it just wood. So there's that. Did good with that. And we can recheck the blade here real quick just to make sure. Nope, we are good. No issues there. Well, since it did good with all that other, let's try this. This here, good looking piece of premium Fatwood. Now the thing with Fatwood is, and obviously you know it burns excellent, but it's harder than your average wood and definitely harder than your regular pine, that's for certain. So let's just see if we can't bust into this. Okay, trim some off there. The real test is going to be when we get around into these. We're going to try one though right now. It broke. There, we got that off. Well, that smells great. Now that didn't do anything. Can't tell a thing. I think a lot of that would probably come off. To see that the coating's alright. Or at least not in too bad a shape, let's put it that way. Now this one, I feel like might be a little tougher. Let's see. Yeah. Really gonna hit it here. Broke it off. Sweet. There it is. Wow, that looks neat. Neat looking stuff. All right. Boy, that big one down there, it goes all the way through to here. I don't know if I want to cut through that, really. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to. It'd be too difficult. But so far so good on that. I guess, let's see, just for fun, I guess, if we could make a fire with it. I don't know that we would need to, but let's try it. I don't know, maybe you decided to take this instead of a regular knife. I don't know. Let's see what we can do here with it. Not right in the middle of that. But I mean, it's sharp. I mean, you can see it's sharp. So, I mean, you could probably make some curls with it. Of course, the wind's going to blow away anything small. I mean, you could do a little bit with it. Put that in there. And we'll just grab us a random piece of this fatwood we just shaved up there. Put our little fatwood in there. Now, I don't think this corner is going to be enough to... without the coating, it would probably be sharp enough, but with the coating on, not really going to get any scrapings. Not really. And the wind will blow away what I do get out of it. Yeah, those aren't real good there. Well, you never know, that might be good enough. Let's just see. Got a pretty decent ferro rod today, so works pretty good. Let me get it out here. Got me one of those 4 Directions Bushcraft Quadratum, and then one of these strikers here. And there it is. Nothing to it. So you can make a fire with it pretty easy. Of course, good fatwood is always the key to it, but yeah, I'd say all in all, works pretty good. Now, does it work as good as something that's going to be 1/4 inch thick? I don't know. I think we're going to have to try that out and just see. Because, you know, with the thinner stock on that one, it might slide easier through the wood, whereas the thicker like on a 1/4 inch, you know, would have more splitting power wise. On the log, it might just be harder to hammer in initially. So I think we're just going to have to test it out so we know for sure, because I'm curious about it, you know, to see how good it is. And you know, I like other designs of Chris Tanner's, so my guess is this one here is probably not bad either. So let me know what you guys think, though, in the comments below. We'll throw some pieces of eye candy up here. See if we got any better looking. Throw that up there. So yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see once it's up against, you know, similar priced items, how well it would fare against those items. But best I can tell, seems to have held up great. Yeah, looks good to me. I'll let you take a look here. Hopefully that's focusing. Yeah, I think it is now. So, edge held up just fine. Coating didn't hold up too bad, really. Not too shabby. But that sheath is horrible. I know I didn't really touch on it a lot, but it's because it's terrible. I think what I might do, because I've had you guys ask in the past, but see, there's that. I'm just trying to jockey it around here to where you can actually see it. See how that wants to just cut right into that strap? And I mean, you got to pull it back out of the way to be able to get it in there, and then you still might cut it. See, I mean, it's just not a good design. Snap on there. It's adjustable, but I don't know why you'd need to adjust it. I guess in case you wrap the handle, which it could use a wrapping too. I didn't really feel a whole lot of vibration necessarily, but just outright for grip. That plastic's kind of slick, so maybe coming up we'll do a video on making a Kydex sheath for that, because I know I've been asked from people on here before, wanted to see how it was done, so maybe we'll do that. So let me know what you guys think down below, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Here's after wiping it off with just a little WD-40. And it looks like a lot of that stuff came out. See if I can't get it, a little bit of that glare blocked, and you can see, I mean, edgewise, looks to have held up good. Still plenty sharp, so all in all, not too bad. See you in the next one, guys.